from the GTA 5 story mode. I tried my best to replicate him as much as I could. I know there was a video ages ago that I watched where someone tried to replicate it, and I think I did it one bit better in my opinion from what I've seen on them, though I couldn't match it thing for thing because pretty sure they would have done face scanning or something, like professional stuff. But yeah, the purpose of this video is to keep a record of how I made it, in case it doesn't save the character like it did last time that I did in my other GTA Online roleplay thing. Other purpose is for people who want to replicate Franklin Clinton, look for GTA Online or roleplay or something, like I'm going to in my roleplay series that I'm going to be pretending that roleplaying that the character online is the same as the one in the story mode, Franklin. So I'm just going through all these so I can get a record of where all the things are at. Currently got a flu, so sorry if my voice sounds terrible. Yeah, so this is all the stuff. I couldn't remember what eye color it was, but I went with dark brown, just because I couldn't see in the Google images. Should have looked before I went into the thing, the character creator, just in case. But I'll probably change that later on if I'm mistaken. With the makeup, I've watched a lot of tutorials on character creation, and one of the things they always do is, even for the male characters, is put lipstick on, because if you don't, let me just try to see where the opacity's at. If you don't, the lips are all shiny as fuck, and that's really, it's just really bad on the eyes. But I just put it as low opacity as I can, and Frankie or Frank, whatever you want to call him for his nickname, he has kind of light-ish, pale-ish lips, not dark like this or something. It's kind of light lips, at least what I saw from Google Images. And yeah, I had a bit of clipping. You can probably see it if you look close enough on the side of his head. It was bigger before, like you could literally see a big patch of skin just on the side of his head, and I had to mess around with the heritage stuff to try and fix it. And yeah, I gave him light stubble. I wasn't sure if he had actual any light facial hair starting to grow or anything, but I just put it there and put it at nearly the lowest opacity, so it's pretty much invisible. Just because I thought he's still growing, he's probably gonna grow out a beard, maybe. I'm not sure. But what I always oh yeah, before I go into how I customize him, because this is just the base. This is his outfit, casual, go to the skater. You can either do this one or this one, but I tend to go this one for the starter. And I usually always put the glasses on him just to bring the eyes away from the nose, because I think his nose is a tad bit bigger than what I usually have characters have their noses as. So I put on the glasses to kind of hide it a bit and draw the eyes to the cool glasses. These are kind of the same ones that I use for story mode, so I just put those on. And with the stats, he's not much of a flyer because that's what Trevor does. Stealth, well, you need to be stealthy to reaper these cars from people. You need to be tough because he was in the gang, shooting. Yep. Definitely need driving up. And stamina. On the story modes I've done, I eventually build him up to be able to do marathons and everything, and he get his fitness up. But at the start, he's still pretty much shooting. I guess he would be like junk food, like bogey shot or something. I'm not sure, but he doesn't have the best stamina. It's about the same as Michael or Trevor. But since he's younger, I think he has more stamina in him, so I just keep it as the base. And yeah, like I said in the description, you can change it to however you want. This is just the base that I literally just made a minute ago. I haven't really done this. I tried to replicate him and kind of mix him with the look of Marcus Holloway from Watch Dogs 2, but this is my first time just doing it straight out Franklin Clinton. And yeah, so if you want, you can copy it and change it or keep it as it is to your heart's content. Oh, whatever. Okay, that's the main part of the video, and now I'm gonna change into how I have him in the story mode usually, because I'm gonna start a new game with my roleplay series, so I'm gonna have to change it back to this, but I'm gonna just change it to see how he looks with the stuff I usually have him. I usually put braids on him, but you got these braids, but I usually use the other ones in the online. Then I got the facial hair. Turn the opacity up just so I can see what I'm doing. This is close as I can get to the facial hair that I use, because they don't, as far as I know, they don't have one like this on the story, so I usually use something like this. It looks better on the story mode Franklin, but yeah, this is what I use. Looks better on the story mode, but you know, like I said, this is probably what I would end up changing him to look like once I change Frank in the story mode. But for now, I am going to turn the opacity down and have it as this one. Make sure there's no line, and change it back. Yeah. And give him cool glasses, cool shades, and that's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.